What's up, y'all? We live today. Today's live video. I want to talk about. Thought I bought my bottle of water out here, but I don't see it. Oh, there you go. So we're gonna talk about manifestation, and I want y'all to do this. I want y'all to manifest bigger for me, okay? Y'all got questions? Send them in. Oh, I like that. They got some new stuff up here, so we can do that now. We can go live with the filters. That's cool, okay? Alright, let's see what happens. We take. Anyway, let me stop playing with y'all time. Look, so this is what I want you to understand. Whether you whether you do it consciously or subconsciously, everything that's in your life, you manifested it, okay? And so think about the job that you got right now, think about the business that you own right now, think about the place that you live in right now, think about the car that you drive right now. Everything in your life, you manifested that, okay? So whether you did it consciously or subconsciously, okay? Because I see the questions, I'm gonna get them in a minute. Because like, think about that job you got for a minute. Before you got the job, you probably prayed before you went in there big and said, I hope I can do good in this interview. God, if you could just give me this one job, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Or same thing with that car. You hoped for that car. You probably said, if I could just get approved for this loan, or you saved up that tax money, or your regular income money, or whatever you did, and you saved up and you said, yes, that's the one I want. You know what I mean? So everything in your life, you manifested it. Then you got some things where you might have manifested in your life where you just said, you know what, like meant subconsciously, you probably weren't thinking about it, but you probably felt like that's what you were that's what you were capable of getting. You know what I mean? You probably felt like subconsciously you feel like what you have is all that you can obtain. So what I want you to understand is you're manifesting the stuff in your life. So if you don't like the things in your life, then just think bigger. Manifest bigger, okay? If you want a bigger house, then okay, set a goal to get a bigger house. You want a better car, set a goal to get a better car. You know what I mean? Like, just think bigger. You already, like, the stuff that you got now, it was a point in time when you didn't have it and you wanted it, and then you went and got it. At some point, somehow, some way. You know what I mean? So now all you got to do is, all right, let me think bigger. Let me put bigger goals and manifest those goals. Quite simple. You know what I mean? So think bigger, manifest bigger. That's my quick live note for today. I want to leave y'all with, I got a question. I'm going to get this question real quick. Lisa Smith says, how do I grow my cleaning business? Well, it's a couple different ways, a couple different things to consider. First off, I want to know, are you independent? If you're independent, do you have a system in place? Because that's key. Okay, but the number one way to grow your business, obviously, is just to get out there and go get some accounts. Whether you go door to door and get them, whether you post on social media and try to find some people, some accounts, or whether you call on the phone, or you a Jam Pro, that's easy then. The best way to grow, easiest way to grow your business is to make sure that the current accounts that you have are clean, spotless. You don't have any complaints. Build relationships with those customers, and then go back to the franchise company and tell them you want more, you need more business, you need more business. Keep begging them, keep being in their face. Whoever's in charge of giving out the accounts and you're in that local branch, make sure that you're in their face, because at the end of the day, when new accounts come in, me as a former operations manager, I can tell you firsthand, the person that's on our mind the most recent is the one that's going to get that account off first, okay? But your accounts got to be in great standing or good standing, okay? If your accounts are not in good standing, then you probably won't be the first one on the list, okay? And then also you need to make sure that what else is the other thing I wanted to say? Damn, I forgot. Why do I forget this stuff? But anyway, that's the main thing. Make sure that your accounts are in good standing, and then ask for more accounts. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, if you have a team, don't try to clean everything yourself. Okay, and then if you are cleaning everything yourself, kinda don't let the franchise company know that. You know what I mean? Like, kinda. But I know some franchise companies are micromanaged. They micromanage a little bit more, so some of them like to know who's on your team as employees, because they're on your insurance with JanPro. But if you don't have a location that you're dealing with that's like that doesn't micromanage and want to know all of your employees and all of that, then just kind of kick at them like you got a team, even if you don't, because a lot of times we'll get big accounts and we won't offer them to you because we know it's just you, okay? But you really don't want it to be just you anyway. I'm saying this and I repeat it over and over again, but I can't make y'all do anything. But I recommend that you have a team in place, you have a system in place, and you know what I mean, and all of that. But the most important thing is make sure your current customers happy and stay in their face. Then also um, go out there and find customers on your own. You can buy accounts from other franchise owners. You can buy another franchise owner's entire franchise. Okay, so there's a couple different ways you can do with the franchise. You can get my ebook, Is It a Scam? The Truth About Commercial Cleaning Franchises, and it tells you all of the ways that you can grow your business. Okay, Khalil, what up? What up, man? I see you. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about on this. Unless y'all got questions, y'all can throw them in before I get off, because it sounds like my kids in there going crazy, and I need to get to them. Yeah, he in there climbing on chairs and some old stuff. So, but yeah, man, manifest bigger, y'all. If your business ain't big enough, it's probably because you at some point you visualize the business being at the point that it is. You know what I mean? Like, just go bigger now. Set a new goal. You got to 100. You got to, no, that was a little too big. You got to $1,000 a month. Okay. Tell yourself, now how I'm gonna get to $2,000 a month. You got the $2,000 a month. All right, now how I'm gonna get to $5,000. You know what I mean? Just put that, write it down on paper and put it down and mathematically work backwards. Write down the 5,000 and divide that over 12 months. It's all right. Now I need this amount more money every month in order to get to my goal. Gabrielle Tugger says, you think there's too much competition in the cleaning business? Absolutely not, because most of the people that are in it, they're only in it to make a quick buck. They think that this is easy because it's a low cost to start up, and then they see young black guys like me doing it, and they say, shit, if he can do it, I can do it. Then they get into it and they realize it's not as easy as they thought. And nobody, the truth of the matter is, almost nobody that does this is passionate about it. Like, you got a few people out there that really do love to clean, but almost nobody is passionate about it. So even though it might seem like it's a high competition at the beginning, over time you're gonna really see that most of these people are just fly by night anyway. They're gonna die off if you really put your all into it. If you really provide great service and you buckle down and you stand out above the rest, I don't think it's too much competition. And then also the margins are not that great, so a lot of people get out of this line of business just because of that. Okay, so now I don't think it's that bad. Right Touch, hey, Right Touch says, hey AJ, do you need to get workers comp for contractors? No, but it also depends on which state you're in. I know in Virginia, the answer is no, you don't. I don't know about everywhere else, so I will read the law, Google your state, and then Google the question with that. But in Virginia, you don't. And as a matter of fact, last time I checked, almost in every state you don't. It's like, I think it's like 2 states where they might require, but the answer is no, you don't have to have workers comp for contractors. Also, Right Touch, I just answered your question in the mastermind group. I did the video on how to pay your employees, how to pay yourself from your business, as well as business taxes. So we'll check that one out. I went live in the mastermind group and answered that question for you too. So if y'all ain't in the mastermind group, y'all get special treatment like that. But anyway, Precise Undefined says, what do you recommend to learn the money management part of the business for a beginner? What do you recommend to learn the money management part of the business for a beginner? That's a good question. So I recommend that you probably take some type of accounting course, or what do they call it? Some type of bookkeeping. Like, study bookkeeping. Look on YouTube and study bookkeeping and accounting. That'll teach you the basics. You know what I mean? Like, I knew a lot, some stuff, but when I actually went to community college for like 1 semester and I took small business management and I was in an accounting class, that's when I really kind of took off, because I actually learned how to calculate payroll and taxes and stuff without even using a calculator, something that I didn't know how to do. And then also, like, you'll learn how the difference between terms like accounts payable, accounts receivable. You'll learn about balancing your books, all type of stuff, like how to read financial statements and everything. So I say just look up some YouTube videos. I will make those type of videos, but I don't feel like I'm qualified, I guess, for that. So I will let the CPAs handle those type of videos, but it's definitely plenty of resources up here for that. And also just increase your financial IQ, like study those type of videos. Like I said, check out Robert Kiyosaki's Cash Flow Quadrant and Financial IQ. He has audio book. Both of those are 2 of his audio books. Khalil Allen says he's in Florida. What he said, in Florida you don't. Right, yeah. He was saying in Florida you don't have to get workers comp for some contractors. And I'm pretty sure you don't, because I remember I checked it because I was having this conversation with the master franchise owner over in Virginia Beach, and we were kind of going back and forth about it. I was trying to tell him that you don't need it. So that's what we got on that. Right Touch said, my man, y'all need to join that mastermind group. It's a great investment. This is coming from the horse's mouth. He in there, y'all. Y'all come mess with us, come rock with us. We all in there. We growing and learning together. Gabrielle Tugger said, what's the most important bit of advice you would give someone who is starting and just has 1 or 2 accounts so far and no employees? The most important piece of advice I would give you is to learn about systems for your business, and hire. Start hiring now. Try to start building a team now, and write down your plan on how you vision the business to be. Like, it might just be a one-man show now and all of that, but what I recommend is you write down your structure or how you dream it to be. Like, if you really had everything the way you want it, how would it be? Would it be you at the top, 2 managers at the bottom, a few management at the bottom, then supervisors, then workers, or would it be maybe some inspectors in there? Like, put together your little branch of how you want your system to be, and then start molding your business to be that now rather than later, because like, start early and start often. Also, keep your books in order. Keep your books in order, and know your numbers. Stay on top of your numbers, and just keep doing your homework. Self-improvement is most important than anything, because your business is only going to reflect you. So if you're unorganized, your business will be unorganized. If your finances aren't in order, your business finances won't be in order. Okay, so always work on yourself. That's number one. Start creating and structuring your system, and just and study some accounting videos, like I was telling the other person that commented. Let's see. Khalil Allen said, was it precise, undefined? Gave me the thumbs up, so obviously I must have took care of that question, so I appreciate that. Khalil Allen says, do you know where I can get a great deal on flyers? Well, the best deal I get is going to, Going to Microsoft Publisher and making them myself. So you can go there and do it. You can go to canva.com and create designs that way. But the only thing is it'll cost you as far as printing. So what I would usually do is go to, like, either the library, or I would go to my job when I had one, or somebody else's job that can get away with printing a lot of stuff, and just print it somewhere like that. But you can make the flyers yourself. That's the best way I go. If you don't want to make them yourself, then you can always go to like a printing place, a local printing place or something like that. Also, whatchamacallit is good too. What's the name of it? Vistaprint is also good. A few more questions. Let's see. Gabrielle Ticker said, thanks. I just want to manage eventually, but I'm cleaning myself now. Right. And so if you're cleaning just because you don't have any other income, so you need the money to kind of survive, then I understand that part. You're just going to have to work really, really hard doing it that way. But if you're cleaning yourself and you got another job that'll pay your bills, then stop. Start hiring and putting people in place now, okay? Because I know a lot of times in the beginning you might feel like, I can't hire nobody gonna accept this pay. But my bad, y'all. I probably was covering up the speaker. I hope y'all can hear me. But and you're probably thinking nobody's gonna accept this pay, but trust me, people out there will accept the pay, and they're willing to grow with you and work with you and learn with you and build with you, okay? So what is that? I don't know how to say that. Jacob Seed, or either Jacob Seed. Yeah, Jacob Seed. I'm assuming the Y is the J sound. Maybe it's Jacob. But anyway, he says, what's the general formula to charge the companies for your cleaning service? The general formula. Basically, calculate how long it's going to take you to clean the account. Multiply that times how much your going rate is. So if you think it's going to take you 30 hours a week to clean that account, multiply that times whatever your going rate. Let's say you charge $25 an hour, so 30 times 25, and then multiply that times how often you're going to clean that account. And that's how much you charge them per month, okay? I have a bidding calculator on my site, ajsimmonsonline.com. You can buy that, or you can join the mastermind group and get that plus every other product on my site included in your membership, okay? Close that door and stop making so much noise. Let's see, where are we? Alright, Gabrielle Tucker said the problem is no one wants to do just one account, not enough hours. Right, and so you might feel like that, but you'd be surprised. So you'd be surprised that there are people out there, it might just be one person, but somebody will do it, and long as you explain to them, hey, I'm growing, I'm building, but if you get this one, you do good. As I grow, you can get more. But it's definitely people out there that'll do it. And then also, I think you said you had 2 accounts, so yeah, put them together and let them go to 2. But for now, just I'm telling you, it's people out there. Just keep working, be upfront with it from the beginning, let them know the deal. Like before you even interview, explain the position and what's going on, so that way you don't waste your time interviewing it. And you'll be surprised how many people will take it because it's easy work and it's extra money. Uh, you say it's so hard to get employees. Just always be hiring, always be taking applications, always be interviewing. Um, let's see. Actually, go watch my video. How to pay employees with small accounts. Check that account. Check that video out. That might help you out a little bit too. Gabriel took a. Oh, no, that's the same guy. Yaku C said appreciate your knowledge. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. And I think that's it. Because my kids, well, it sounds like they settled down now, but I'm going to still go ahead and stop because I've been out here for a while and this video is kind of long. So thank y'all for watching, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Oh, this one, I'm going to tell you this. Tomorrow morning, the video that I got uploaded for tomorrow morning, that's one of my favorite ones to date. Make sure y'all check that one out. I got some help on that video, and I'm going in, I'm saying some stuff. I'm doing a little bit of fussing. Y'all know how I can get some time in my mood while I get to preaching. So check out tomorrow's video, 7 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, Eastern time, alright? Talk to y'all soon. Thank you. No problem. Who was it? Gabrielle took it? No problem.